Welcome to part 2 of the Martin County Historical Society COVID-19 Museum Tour. In part 2, we're going to look at the research library, and Donna is the expert on that. You can tell she's smiling. Oh, that's right, you got a mask on. So, Donna, what's that big book there? What's that all about?
This big book here is one of many volumes that we have of the Fairmont Daily Sentinel. Like for instance, here we're looking at the Fairmont relays we had back in 1963, and not only it talks about sports, but look down here, Gunther's Foods that used to be on State Street. Tomatoes, 19 cents for a 10-pound bag.
You know, I bet if some of the kids' parents were in high school at that time, or grandparents, that may be able to find some pictures.
There could be. We've got a lot of pictures. We've got ads. There's our front page of some things that happened back in 1963. A lot of ads. Cardinal Motors Incorporated. Look at that beautiful car there. Oh, and look at this beautiful picture of little baby there here in studio. We have many, many volumes. You come in, you can take a look at these.
What else do you have in the research library?
In the research library, we have many volumes of histories of towns. A lot of your grandparents, maybe parents, great-grandparents lived in one of these towns at one time. We've had wonderful volunteers that put together volumes of historical matter. Like for instance here, you probably know a few firemen. And we've got some historical pictures and articles on the firemen of Martin County. We have many, many books on anything in Martin County, any towns, any churches you've probably gone to, schools your parents, grandparents have gone to. We even have some photo albums that we probably have of your family members as well. Look at all the celebrations they had back then. What fun.
Now, do you have historic pictures in the museum too? Or are there some that we
do. We have a history file way in the back that historical value of different items in Martin County. We even have pictures. Did you know that we had a zoo at one time that was located on Hall Lake with a golf course? Many, many pictures of those. We even had a dance pavilion. I bet your grandparents can tell you some stories from the dance pavilions as well. And then we have a huge history file. One of them I just happened to find. History of corn husking. And if you have grandparents, great-grandparents that lived on farms, they can tell you all about the crops they had and the big deal we had of husking corn. Come on in sometime and take a look at all this wonderful stuff we have.